Hi, Cancers. Oh, guys, I have been waiting to do this reading. I can tell you that. So, first of all, welcome to my channel. And I've noticed that I haven't welcomed any other sign. But gosh, guys, I love my Cancers, like my fellow Cancers, because I'm a Cancer sun and a Cancer rising. So, for people who know what that means, yes, we got feelings, and yes, a lot is going on, and yes, we're moving into this whole new version of ourselves. And I'm so glad that I'm just gonna say we and us, because I really feel like we as Cancers, it just takes a Cancer to know a Cancer. It's so hard to find any other zodiac sign that really understands a Cancer and the way we experience feelings and emotions. And I do have a Virgo moon, so I can tap into other energies. But when it comes to my Cancer rising emotions and to my sun, like Cancer sun ways that I just have and am, and the way I think and apply things in my life and the way I care for people, that's just, there's nothing like it. And didn't I just say I'm moving into a new direction? Ace of Cups. And I'm really trying to keep this as general as possible, because of course, like, we're all different and we're all in different stages of our lives. But the overall energy is really working with the Cancers right now, if we allow it to. That's how I want to put it. Because it's not been easy. Like this last couple of months, we've been through it. Like, just feeling wise, like we have been feeling a lot. Like we went from up and down and up and down. It's been really like astrology wise, been a roller coaster. Planets, retrogrades, transits, it's just been all over the place, and we feel everything. Whether you are right now like at a point where you're really in contact with that, or you're not at all, you will always feel something, because it's just a Cancer, a water sign. So let me see what's been coming up for you guys. Like I said, I feel like there's like a couple, like a couple, but yeah, also like two really like strong energies right now. Like either you've been working towards something with somebody, you've been holding on, and now things are coming into fruition like really quickly, or it's the opposite. It's like things are just falling apart and you can't get a grip. So it really, I think this reading will be shed like sort of both ways. Right now we got the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. So you guys also could have been dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And there we got Three of Cups. So celebrations. Okay, let me see what else we got going on. How has been a retrograde on you guys? Because I have been having so much trouble with my speech, and but also like this one has felt so good to me in a way. Like I went back to certain things from the past and could have really sort of tapped back into it during this retrograde in a completely different way than the other one. Like when we just came out of our sun and our birthday season, and you know, in August, and this one has been more of like putting a stop and an end to certain things that has been lingering for a long time, sort of a long time, whether it has been years or just a couple months that apply it to your situation. I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit so you guys can see the cards better. Yes, I'm sorry guys, like I'm such a like don't know, in like a excited mood. I feel like sort of home with you guys. I'm really embracing that though. Gosh, I don't often meet fellow cancers. Like, I just never in my life have I met that many cancers. So I hope like we can have like a little community on these videos, and we're just one, and we communicate with each other, help each other like we are. We just do. We help each other. So I hope we can grow this into something, and I could just be like myself with you guys, which I am with all the signs, but I tap into the energy, and now I could just sort of stay in my own but make it more general, and it feels really really nice. So you guys, do I need to say anything about the sun card? You know, like, do I need to apply anything to the meaning of a sun card? Isn't that beautiful? Like, you know, just a moment, taking the sun, like you feel it, you know, with the Ace of Cups together. And of course there are people out here on this video that have no idea what means, but the sun is like one of the best cards in a deck. You know, that means like great things are coming up, or you are right now like very happy stage, like things come into fruition, and you're having victory with things, or things are finally moving forward, or like this you know, reason for celebrations, like just great time, like just feel really good right now. Or like I said, the complete opposite. So I'm really trying to read both, because I know, you know, and not everybody is in the same thing, and I don't only want to focus on like, oh, we're so happy and great things are coming and la la la, and there are people out here in this video as well that need a little more than that. But I feel like these cards will just stick to the positive sides. Yeah, what can we say about it? And look, didn't I say we got a scared energy going on with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords? But I feel like this is a great combination for the period where we're in right now. Because we went from a very, how am I supposed to put it? A very heavy situation of really going deep. You know, like really going deep into a period of stagnation, a period where everything that you thought was a certain way fell apart. Where things just wouldn't move, no matter how hard you tried, no matter how many things you did, it just wouldn't change. And we made such a big change to the way we used to feel things or see things or apply things or to react on things. We finally release that, like release the need of trying to control it or to help it out or to like help other people out or anything. We just, I want to put this in the right way. I'm sorry guys, I'm really tired, so I'm just trying to stick to the right message. After this period of feeling like this, like, okay, just put them in my bag, like I'm done, like I'm even done trying finding genuine people. I'm even done trying to give love to people that might deserve it. I'm done trying to find the right job or that will appreciate me. I'm just done. I'm just gonna lay here and just slide them back right up in my back. Like, I know it sounds very dramatic, but we have all been through this. Somewhere in this year, we felt like this. Where we just be like, you know what, universe, I'm just gonna lay down. Just bring me whatever. I'm letting you, you know, get on the wheel, and just with your wheel fortune, you know, just bring in whatever you feel like that needs to be in my life right now, because I'm done. I can't, I don't know what to do. So we went from feeling this to, which is also a good card in a way. People always put so much on the Ten of Swords, but what I feel with this is really like, sometimes we just have to let the universe take over. Sometimes there is no solution at that very moment from the mental or the heart, or, you know, you just need to accept the situation as is. And I think for us Cancers, it isn't always easy to just see things so rationally, as like, it's not personal, it's not like that, it's not that you didn't do a good job, it's not like, because yeah, mentally we understand that we're not stupid or something, you know, we're not at all, we're really smart people, but we just simply are not able to always see things without what we're feeling, without the whole intuition part, without the emotional part of it. We're not always able to see it like that, like rationally just block this out and just be like, yeah, like in our head it makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. It does make sense. You know, that when they have too many people working there and they need, you know, to cut out on the budget or whatever they need to do, whatever they feel like doing that company, there will be all these like rational reasons for it, but we still feel like a sword in the back. We can't help it. And yes, we will not always like completely overreact and be like, oh my god, and you made me feel like, no, be like, okay, you know what, I understand. Yes, definitely, I understand. Thank you so much for the opportunity, or, you know, or maybe this person tells you like, hey, I don't have the same emotions for you, I don't have the same feelings, I really like you as a person, but I just don't feel it. That's not a sword in the back. In general, like rationally looking at it, you can force a person to be in love with you if they're not able to love at that very moment. It's not really something personal, but no matter what it is, it feels like that, you know? And we're able to put it in a sort of a box of, wasn't personal, it wasn't thing. It just still builds up to like us feeling like this. Like it's just a little piece in the puzzle of us just feeling like this. But it's great in a way that that is what it was. Past. Ten of Swords, we're completed that cycle, and now we can move with the Wheel of Fortune into what we really are destined to be in right now. Like we're moving towards what we deserve, what we've worked for so hard. We found balance again. Like we found the balance to see things as it is. Like sometimes this needs to happen so we can move into this, and we can end up in this. You know, and it's all really what we want. It's feeling like this. A lot of time we feel like this. You know, for a period, it goes so good and goes so well. You want to hold on to it so bad. And then a man or a woman comes in with this type of communication, you know. And then this one goes in reverse. And we just are confused. But we will not let go or something. Like we still would just do and put in all our energy and all our caring and all our loving to make sure that this person, you know, gets back into that other energy, or to like love us again, or love us more, or to like us better. And it's not like we're insecure. We're really not that insecure. Cancers are really not that insecure. They always like to put us in a box of like, yeah, but the insecure people and the very, very emotional people, and no, we're not emotional people, because we can be like this, you know, like seeing things rationally and putting them in a, you know, a category. That's not it. It's because we're simply it's in the DNA or something. Like, we can't not feel. We feel so deeply when we are in contact with our emotions. Let me put it like that. Because if you're feeling like this, we're all over the place. You know, we can be very harsh as well, and very closed off, and very like this. Like, okay, you coming at me with what? But I'm here with my sword, so well, if you say something I don't like, you get cut off because you're not important to me yet, so I can still be like this. You know how cancers can be. We need to. That's a protection, you know? That's a protection, because we need to protect ourselves, because we can simply not feel. Once the person is in, we can't. We just simply can't. But like really in, like you're my like person, or you're my people, or you're like, you know, which is beautiful. Like, and that's the thing with us as well, as like with the cancers, it's just, and it really depends on your sun or a rising or a moon sign Cancer. I'm sorry, I lost what I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I'm very scared at the moment. I just finished someone else's reading, and energy is very heavy. Once people are in, you know, that's what I wanted to say. I'm so sorry, guys. We love so deeply, you know, we love with every single thing we got. And the thing is that, yes, we encounter people that make us feel like this. We all did, like all the cancers, whether you're sun, moon, or rising, or whether you're just a water sign in general, or maybe just a person. We've all come to that point in our lives where we gave everything, and it made us so unhappy, and it made the other person unhappy, and we just didn't know what to do anymore, you know. And then we're always trying to sort of find the solution with us, like, not that like we're the problem. No, I just want to find the solution. Like, what can I do, or what did I do wrong, or what can I change, or what can I implement just to make this person smile again, because it's really out of love that we give. It's so pure. And by encountering heartaches, because we just get hurt, we just feel like this more easily, like not really like easy, but like easily, more easily than a regular zodiac sign, because they have more of like a mental way of looking at things. We feel things, you know, we feel, we know. And we know that we feel it, so it's just what it is. And yes, we're also very good at just acting like we're like this, and especially to ourselves, we can most definitely be like, oh no, I'm not that sensitive. Nope, I'm this and that, and I can just be, because we're so good in tapping into any type of energy, whatever we need to protect ourselves, because we do protect ourselves, and that's why nobody gets close that easy. I feel like this one wants to come out. Yes. So like I was saying about the stagnant situation, that's over now, because we got the Wheel of Fortune over here, and we got this, which I only read upright. So when they come out really like in reverse, I just take it as it comes. It's in the upright, it means an offer, but a slow coming offer, like slowly coming in, taking his time, looking at all the options. And it came out in reverse, so that means, could mean a lot of things, but especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, it's like it's finally over. Like the stagnation and the slow moving energies are like finally like releasing, you know, like they're moving away, and we can finally tap into this, like, you know, what we were working on and towards this whole year, because we have been, yes, instability. You know, we're finally moving into a phase where we can be more grounded and more happy with where we are. You see, it's a Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups can mean a lot of things. It can mean like you're being, for example, like bored with the situation. And I think for a while you've been bored with the situation. Like you've been just, you know, waiting around for this to finally come in, because it's been taking a long time. You know, but this could also mean like, hey, we've just been focusing on what has transpired. Like this Three of Cups over here. And, you know, contemplating on it and just sit down and be like, okay, you know what? Just slide them in, or just like, it is what it is. I don't know what to do anymore. I just know it. I just really feel so disconnected from myself. And here, you know, by being patient and patiently waiting, by going inwards and, you know, like sort of disconnected from certain things from the past. That's the way that the universe, like, you know what, I feel like you're ready right now. So let me just come in and hand you all these blessings, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. And I think you're ready again, Cancer. Like, that's what the universe is saying. Like, okay, I see you've been doing the work. I see you've been, you know, actually picking up where I wanted you to work towards. And now you're ready. So moving this Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to bring you in something exciting. Like maybe a new love. Because we got a beautiful love card over here. This is just abundance in general. Like the Sun card. It's overall happiness, fulfillment, abundance, you know, feeling good. It's like a really good new beginning in something. Or things are finally moving forward. So we feel like finally. You feel like, oh my God, finally. You know? I can definitely sort of relate to that energy right now. Also this energy. But I'm trying to keep it very general. Because like I said, it's like so many different people. You know, I really want to keep it as like a general reading. So I do read, I don't know if I told you guys, I do read like full outs and flip overs. And I use like a lot of my intuition to read the cards. I do know like a lot of spread and layout, different decks as well. But throughout the years, I figured out that this is the best way for me to read, and it resonates the most with me and other people that I read for. So, yeah, I'm just going to continue doing it like this online as well. I'm just doing it in my own way. Yes, okay. And I'm trying not to make this reading too long. Okay, guys, that's a little bit too much cards. Too many cards right now. They're meant to come out. Sorry. So I'm just gonna put them here. Shuffle one more time. Yeah. It's like that. When I put them back in the deck and they have to come out, they will come out. So I always trust in that as well. Yes, well, that felt beautifully. Yeah, so these last cards as well is like, if it just confirms for me where we're just talking about coming out of that rest period, you know. I needed this rest period, and gosh, it took long for it to come in. Like, it took very long. And you just had to sit there. Like, you just had to like make the decision, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna lay here. I'm just gonna be patient. I tried everything and it just wouldn't work. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And when you were finally okay in the situation and you went from all this energy to this is someone who is really just taking a break, and just after hard work and taking a break and seeing things to come into fruition and being like trusting into the like divine timing, like the universe timing. And while you were there, you were going inwards, like, okay, what do I need to release? Which bags am I still carrying from the past? You know, what is still making me feel like that? What is still making me feel like that? What do I need to release? What is no longer serving me? What is making me feel more off balance? And it's time to release. And I feel like that was really what this period was about, guys, this year. Really about, okay, first of all, I'm going to put you in this stagnation. I'm going to put you in this very uncomfortable situation. That's what the universe was saying. And you can apply it as what you want to do. Like, if you don't, like, if you're not really with the universe and stuff, but I really feel like connected to a higher self and, you know, like the universe and divine timing. But for you, of course, apply it for your situation and your beliefs. Okay, I'm going to put you in this very uncomfortable situation. Like, you're going to feel off balance. You're going to feel bored. You're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel like there is no ending to this. Like, where's the ending? And then I need you to go inwards, and I need you to be finally okay with just being in here. You know, we really had to learn to just be okay as is. Just be, to just accept things as they were. To see things as a non-personal situation, or to put things in perspective and not just lock it on, like lock it in our heads and just live with it for a couple of years and just really still see it as that sword in your back. And that is what we had to change. Like, that is what we have to, the perspective on what transpired, like the hurt that you felt, like the perspective of it, like the place where it come from, and that broke down the power it had on you. Like, it broke down like the intensity of like the hurt, you know. And that's what you needed. Like, you needed to go inwards and be okay as is. Yes, my life isn't perfect right now. Yes, I would rather have this, or yes, I'd rather have that. But it's okay, because it probably wasn't meant to be for me. I learned a lot from the situation. It gives me another chance to grow, as long as I don't get bitter, you know, because a cancer that acts and speaks and talks and walks out of a place of hurt, when we just so hurt, you know, then we can like show up in other people's reading like this, even like other people's lives, other people's, you know, view of us. Because we can be very, if we're coming from a hurt place, we can be very closed off, because we can't feel everything. We have to close off sometimes, and from that feeling, and we just got locked up. We can't let people come close, or new people. We can't. So that's the thing. It's like this year, we broke down the power those swords had on us. Like, we changed. No, we can't change the past. Like, situations transpired as it was. You know, it happened what happened. But we gave the swords in a back less power over us by finally like accepting the situation. And that's when we walked away from that. And that's why this came out right like underneath the Wheel of Fortune, because that was exactly what needed to happen. And whether you've been through this situation or not, in some sort of way it will resonate, because maybe it's a different situation or a different way. It was you accepting that things are sometimes just as they are. And then yes, we can accept it in our minds, like we can rationally see it like that, but we just still feel the hurt. And now we're learning how to make sure that we can control the power those swords have on us. You know, like if you see, for example, the difference between this and they're both like laying on the swords, like in sort of way. But look at how this is laying here and this one. And it's still the same situation. It's still you just laying there waiting. But this is a completely different outlook than this one. This makes me feel sad, you know. And this is what we definitely can feel like when we believe in somebody so deeply and we just love somebody so hard and we give everything and they just turn around, do a 180 and you just leave. Or show a completely different side to them, or make us feel like we're doing something wrong because, yeah, some people love to do that. But of course, that's different for everybody. So the decision to leave certain things behind that you made, really, 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 really like stand up to that. You know, with the Emperor, it's like, it's just like taking on this energy, and we went through a period where we could like definitely tap into this energy this year, and it really helped us moving forward and making decisions with the Lovers card as well. But most definitely with the Two of Wands, you needed to like choose a new life path, choose a new way, choose a new direction, choose a new method to like work with those past things or energies or things that are coming up now. And I really feel like we got that energy, like we got a little shift of this energy this year where we could just tap into that, you know, to those energies and apply it and work from that. And we went through this, like we took this on, like at one point we just had no other choice and just go with it. We just had to do the healing and the balancing out and just the leaving behind of emotional baggage that we were carrying on for years or a while, you know, to apply to your situation. And they always say like, yeah, I can just look back to the past. And yes, we do, but gosh, when we love somebody or something, or we give everything, we can't just undo that. Like whether the person hurts us or whether it was a good situation for us, whether it was balanced or not, whether it was equal and give and take, it doesn't matter. The love doesn't just die like that. The love doesn't disappear when they stick a knife in your back. We'll just even make up sometimes an excuse why they're putting it in our back and trying to make other people like, or just yourself, like make yourself feel less bad about this sort, or make other people, like make that person you love look less bad for putting it in your, I don't know, like I don't know the logic behind it sometimes. And I know that a lot of people do that. But that's over. Like, because we went through this and this whole situation transpired, and whether you're still in this, you know, I feel like you may be still a little bit in a hermit mood. You know, could also be dealing with a Virgo as well. I feel Virgo very strongly. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It wasn't about that specific situation. It was about a new method, a new way, adapting that new way. You've learned through all of this, you know, to going through all those life experience and all those heartaches or hard situations or decision or stagnation and frustration, and through all of that and all those things that happened, we now adapt a new way. You know, we are evolving as a Cancer sign. I feel that strongly. And yeah, whether you're still in this energy and you're moving towards the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, it's like I feel like a great love is coming up for you guys. You know, finally. And I don't know if it's gonna be now in 2 weeks, because this is general till like 31st. But when you go through this stage and seeing things differently, oh, great love is coming. Because you're finally, like, we're finally evolving to like learning how to create an equality in a relationship, and to feel that, and to you know, get that from another person. But also self-love and self-respect is very important, you know. And now just future planning, whatever you want, just put all your energy into it. Come from a place of a person that just released that, you know, it's like free. And like the full card, it's not here, but I really feel like we are adapting like sort of the full energy, new, fresh start, you know. And yeah, we're moving into great things for 2018. It's gonna be a great year. I can feel it coming. So for some people this is already happening right now, for others still coming, and you cannot see clearly right now. Sometimes things happen in like a week and a half and you're like, whoa, I'm in a completely different energy now. And I really wanted to keep this reading very short. Didn't happen. I'm so sorry. I think I just had a lot to say for you guys. I don't know why. I'm just gonna shuffle one more time. Yes, and that's what I mean. A great offer is coming in. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like a great offer. This is a serious offer of commitment, especially when the King of Pentacles comes with it, because he's all about building a solid foundation, growing, or like growing something together, building an empire. And you know, we got the Emperor over here, you know, so it could be an Aries you're dealing with as well, fire sign in general. But yeah, definitely I see like something new is coming into fruition, and it's really beautiful. And the universe is really trying to tell you, like, listen, I got this, like, I got you, like, it's time, it's Cancer time. And I know it's Capricorn season, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit Cancer season, because we got the Cancer full moon coming up the 1st of January, and we're just ready. Like 2018 is going to be a great year for us. I just know, I feel it. If you can definitely work with this, you know, work with this, and that is coming up. And it's not that that's just like right now, like only when you do this right now it's gonna get that. No, this and then that, no matter what, no matter which situation you're in. And it's just like changing. Like we have to, you know, we got to work towards that. And just please don't ever let anybody or any situation change the way you love, because God loves, like, the way we love, you know, and nurture people, and are just always so, yeah, pure love, you know. It's just for no reason sometimes, just love to love and care for people and see people needs so clearly, you know. We can tap into that really quickly, and it's beautiful. And don't ever let a situation like make you like bitter, or like lose the way you love, because the world really needs Cancer love, you know, like it just does. So anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to this 30, almost 40-minute video. I don't know if you're gonna make this to this part. I won't blame you if you click off, because nobody got time. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and clicking on this reading, and I hope we can build like something nice in the comment section and stuff throughout like the coming months, and we just like a little Cancer community or something. And you know, of course I'm gonna do the other readings, and I love doing other readings for other signs. And you guys always maybe have like a moon or rising sign and another zodiac sign, which I hope, because having a Cancer sun and rising ain't always easy. Yeah, so that's it, guys. But I just love my Cancers. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, I just hope to see you in my next video for January. Then we're just gonna look more specific, because I feel like a lot of general energies are out here right now. I'm gonna stop talking. It's 40 minutes. Thank you guys. Bye. Love you guys.